Welcome to the Western Pacific Fishery Management Council's Fish Forever podcast about sustainable fishing through effective stewardship in the U.S. Pacific Islands. In this episode, we see how native culture has influenced the way that fish are marketed in Guam. What do you do with your fish after you catch it? If you fish in the waters around Guam and you have extra reef or pelagic fish, then you might take them to the Guam Fishermen's Cooperative to be processed and sold. This private, non-profit, community-owned association was established more than 30 years ago. It provides Guam's local fishermen and customers with a one-stop market where everyone benefits. Manny Duenas, a fisherman and chairman of the Guam Fishermen's Cooperative Association, explains how the co-op serves the fishermen as well as the consumer.
The co-op is made up of approximately 200 members. We're all fishermen. The co-op was created to market and help develop the fisheries here on Guam.
The co-op processes and sells more than 1,000 pounds of fish per day, either whole, filleted, or ready to eat. Reef fish are frequently found here, and they're highly valued by the locals.
The fish that is going to be sold in the market, we process it in various ways. We fillet certain types of fish. We steak certain types of fish, meaning we cut them into portions for a consumer to buy one or two pieces and not having to buy the whole fish. And also we sell the fish as an entirety for those that have special celebrations. On Guam we have a lot of parties and fiestas where they require a lot of large fish to be barbecued or for a table display.
Proper coral reef fishery management is an important part of the co-op's approach to fishing and the fish they sell. Co-op members are taught about seafood safety, so the ocean's valuable resources are not wasted due to poor handling.
We have what we call onboard handling of fish, and that is to make sure that your fish boxes are properly sanitized to improve the health standards and to cooperate with the health department, and also that you ice the fish properly. Once the fish is offloaded, and we actually take temperature readings of the fish to ensure that the fish has been iced properly.
Catch limits are designed to economically disadvantage those who overharvest. The more you catch, the less you get. And there's a code of conduct for fishermen that promotes responsible fishing. It encourages care for the marine ecosystem, including the fragile reefs. The co-op's importance to the community goes beyond selling fresh fish. It perpetuates a 4,000-year-old cultural lifestyle. The practice of fishermen sharing their harvest has since evolved into an economic activity that is a modern adaptation of an old tradition.
We live in a cash society as opposed to our old exchange program, our bartering system. And the co-op still provides for that bartering system. They come down here and get fuel, ice, and whatever they need to go fishing. And at the same time, and they can charge it off, and then on what fish they bring in later on. Hopefully they bring in later on. The Fishermen's Co-op does not sell its own ice. We purchase ice from a local vendor. We do not sell lures or other stuff the fishermen need to go fishing that is provided by local businesses. So in essence, we support each other.
The indigenous people of Guam, or Chamorros, had to fish to survive. It's become part of their culture. This is especially true during celebrations where fish is a focal point. The co-op is now a community-owned operation in which villagers sell and buy fish. Given the opportunity, most kids like to go fishing. The Guam Co-op capitalizes on this natural interest by sponsoring fishing derbies and encouraging the younger generation to go fishing. They work with the University of Guam and the 4-H program to teach kids about sustainability.
Fishing on Guam is, like I said, a traditional thing, and it's one of the few traditional things that can be passed on from generation to generation. With proper management and resource development and planning, we can continue to pass this on to the kids, and the kids to their kids.
The fishermen of Guam understand that a healthy reef is crucial to their lifestyle, and that each of them need to act responsibly so they can enjoy their local fish forever. Please join us again for another Fish Forever podcast, brought to you by the Western Pacific Fishery Management Council.